Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Gamedaze. I'm your host, Michael, producer here at iiRcade. So coming to you live from my apartment for once, which is fun, right? Switching it up. We're a little bit of a nighttime show a little bit later today. So we've got a fun day planned for you, right? So some big announcements, some things coming up. So of course, though, it's Gamedaze, right? Happy Friday, everybody. Let's talk about some games. So you've got 3 new games on the store today, right? So Battle Rockets came out. That's a game from Gumbo Machine, LLC. So Battle Rockets is the second game on our system by Gumbo Machine LLC, actually, which is fun. The first one was Ultra Mission, which is sort of like a Berserker game. So that's on the store currently. And now Battle Rockets, which is a different take on shmups, right? So instead of a regular shoot 'em up, you actually choose your characters, and you can play as 12 different characters in this upgraded version of the game. So, and on top of that, you basically are it's a head-on battle with other characters and bosses, basically. So each different challenge is unique and different. And then you can actually play head-to-head against another person as well, too. It is a shooter in a sense that you are shooting and moving around up and down, left and right, and things like that, too. You can bomb and things like that. So it's just a little bit of a different take. You're collecting cash and stuff the entire time. So each level has unique goals that you have to accomplish. So have fun with that one. That's on the store right now. On top of that, we've got 2 new games coming to you from Bash, both strata games. So another one, Hot Shots Tennis. So Hot Shots Tennis is an interesting take because it's a vertical tennis game. So you always have player 1, player 2 in there. It is a 2-player game. Doesn't have to be. You can take on your computer opponent as well if you'd like to. But it is meant for 2 people, so it's great to play with a buddy. So check that one out if you're into tennis, especially. Definitely try it out. One of those great strata games coming to you from Bash Studios. And then, of course, on top of that, Bash also released another strata game today, Rimrock and Basketball, which is also an interesting one because it's a vertical basketball game, which is different for once. So on top of that, basically, you play half court essentially the entire time. It's a full court press. However, every time the ball changes position or changes to the opposing team via a steal or a score, what's going to happen is it circles you back around to the opposite side of the court. So you're always playing up the court the entire time. So a little bit of a different take for basketball. If you're into basketball games especially, check it out. Highly recommend it. So just a very different basketball game, which is cool. It's an interesting one. Old school arcade game brought to you by Bash and Strata, of course, right? So there you go. So those are all 3 on the store right now, currently available since this morning. And if you didn't notice so far, those of you who already own this game, we do have a big game update today. So bringing to you live today with a worldwide release on all systems, including iiRcade, Mayhem Brawler got the 2.1.5 update, which is the She-Wolf update. So it brings you the playable character She-Wolf. So She-Wolf's not only a boss in the game, but now she becomes an unlockable playable character through the campaign mode. So you can unlock her there. You can play as She-Wolf. She has her own set of moves, own specials. She's got some really gnarly things going on. So let's show off this game a little bit. Let me add this to my stream right now. Here you go. So this is She-Wolf right here in action with our other buddy Dolphin. So of course you've got Dolphin, Star, and Trouble, the 3 main characters still that you can use. But on top of that, you got a 4th character now, bringing to you She-Wolf right there. So a little bit different hairstyle compared to the boss, of course. But yeah. So in case you haven't yet, you can upgrade right now. You can update your game. So go ahead and do it. Pop it in, listen to the stream, have some fun with it, watch us in the background, things like that. But yeah. Check it out. So here actually in the video coming up, you'll see some of her specials, right? So she has her flaming kicks and punches, but she's also got a massive, gnarly wolf headbutt that you can use. So she'll do that probably towards the end of the video, I believe, in this little gameplay. But yes, so here you go. She-Wolf, heavily sought after character to play as, and they've brought it to you now. So this is your buddies at Hero Concept. So shout out to Hero Concept as well. So great teams this week, right? So we got Bash Studios, Hero Concept, along with Gumbo Machine LLC, bringing you games this week. So hats off to everybody, all the dev teams. Shout out to all of you. Appreciate you so much. So let's get going here. Let me see. I've been ignoring the chat a little bit. So let's see what's going on here. Jeff needs his cat first. That's right. What other questions we got right now so far? Especially with the games today. So there you go. There was that wolf head. Told you it was there. So let's keep this running in the background. She's my type. Of course she is. Let's see here. Scrolling back up through the chats. It's kicking off with some Q&A. Let me see your questions. Let me see them. Stars, asterisks, things that I can pick out in the chat. Now you're looking for some of those games that we've announced and haven't released yet. I see some of those scrolling through in the chat too. More games coming to you this year. Don't you worry. All right. So here you go. Keep watching She-Wolf, though. I like She-Wolf a lot. I'm looking around my camera, so I know it's a little awkward right now. Anything else in the Mayhem Brawler update? Thomas, great question. So right now, I mean, a whole playable character is a huge update, honestly. So otherwise, there's not too much for us as far as iiRcade goes. So since we can't do 4-player yet in the game, right now it's still only a 2-player game on iiRcade, of course, because we only have 2 players on our control deck, right? So for now, however, She-Wolf does add a 4th player option for the game currently. So beat 'em ups with 4 players. It's possible now in Mayhem Brawlers. So that's really what's new. But of course, She-Wolf herself is a huge, huge update. I mean, adding a character to a game is no small feat. So this is a big update. As well as we just released the air combo update as well too, right? So the air combos and stuff came into the game, so you see them jumping and punching and kicking and doing specials. That was added in the last update previously. So that only came out, maybe a month or 2 ago, not even. And now we got this one rolling out to you right away. So Hero Concept is working hard right now on this game on Mayhem Brawlers. So have fun. Have fun playing as She-Wolf. Kicking some butt. All right. Wow, yeah, 2 updates from Hero Concept. Super fast, I know. Very fast development team. I love them all. All right, what other questions I got in the chat? What did I miss? You can spam me right now. Don't be afraid. I know I've missed a bunch so far. Oh, that's right. Arcade mode is revamped to remove some cutscenes from the storyline. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, and of course, She-Wolf has her own cutscenes and stuff in-game as well, too. So making sense of that, you do have to beat the character first before you'll start seeing She-Wolf character update or She-Wolf cutscenes. So that's how that works. It's not me. Let me see here. Married to She-Wolf. Dang, Jason. Very jealous that you're married to She-Wolf. All right. Maybe we'll get a bowling title soon. Talk to the boys at Bash. They've been talking about that for a little while now, too. But all right. So let's actually, after we talked about games already, and you guys are kind of quiet on the questions today about the games. I'm very surprised at you. It's usually not like this. You guys are usually all over me in the chat. So with the She-Wolf update, let me actually bring in our good friend who's sitting backstage right now. You might recognize him. I'm not quite sure. But without further ado, the man, the myth, and the legend, Jongwook Shin.
Woo! How's my family doing? How's it going, Michael?
It's going great.
Man,
How's Korea?
I was really cold.
Of course. Not like Chicago, but yeah.
No, Chicago was cold.
Yes.
Chicago was cold. Yeah, but here in Korea as well, it's pretty cold as well. Yeah, I was really enjoying your show until you brought me in.
Of course, yeah. I gotta make you work too. You can't just sit back and relax the whole time.
Oh man, so great to see our family. How's everybody? Woo! So great to see you. Yeah. The chat is like, yeah.
I think this is your first official appearance on a Gamedaze show and not a live. I've just realized this is a big occasion.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize that.
Right?
Yeah,
We're all mashed together.
I am extremely honored.
Thanks.
This is a fantastic show, right? It's a fantastic show. I love it. I watch your show every week.
I know.
So,
you. I watch yours too.
So
whoa.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so glad to see everybody. I got some stories to tell you and things like that. So,
Mitchell B's asking about Korea too, of course.
Yeah, cold. Yeah, lots going on here. Going on here.
Both sides of the pond, we got plenty going on right now, right? So.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sort of homesick. So
yeah, we miss you over
I
here.
I want to go home. I need to play some games with you, Michael.
Yeah. I'm waiting. Soon we'll play each other across the world.
There you go. Yeah, so glad to be here. Thank you so much again. I have a couple of updates.
Let's do it.
You want me to go on?
All
right.
Let's go through it.
Nice. Real quickly, some updates on our current cabinet shipments. So I'm just told Mayhem Brawler. Let's do it. Woo!
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Let's
I'm
do
ready
it.
to fly over.
Yeah. All right. Let's get some plane tickets. Let's get over here and we'll get you drunk.
Perfect.
We have
Great.
some really good happy juices here.
I'm excited for the food.
Lot of food. We'll get you drunk with food and we'll get you drunk with drinks.
So, and then we'll play some
That's the
games, of
Korean way.
course.
That's Korean way. That happened to me like every single day this week. So, especially drinks. A quick update. I saw Mr. Caputo here, who may be
Yep.
excited to hear that MFL cabinet is now what's called birthing. And I'm still waiting to hear back from our team in California. But birthing basically means we're taking that off the ship. He arrived in LA. We're taking that off the ship, and we are working on getting that delivered to our warehouse. So once it gets to warehouse, then it is going to be on your way. So thank you so much for all your patience waiting for the awesome MFL cabinet. I'm sure you will not be disappointed when you get it. It's definitely worth the wait. Trust in that. And then it's very, very close. Real quickly on Sydney Hunter and Toe Jam, they have also been shipped from Korea some time ago, actually, in late January, and it's on their way over here. So we'll keep you updated on that. So quick update on those. For those waiting for those cabinets again, we really appreciate your patience, and it's happening. It's definitely happening. Um, and Michael, we also have one more thing to show, right?
That's right. I mean, the people thought it was
Yeah.
just games today. It is a Gamedaze episode, so that's fair. That's a good assumption, in fairness.
Well, it's also sort of late to gaming.
It's definitely
Not
related to
games, but
games.
gaming.
Yeah.
You guys may have realized that one of the things that we're trying to do is so not only like reviving the arcade gaming, but also modernizing arcade gaming, right? In other words, let's assume that the crash of arcades in 2000 did not happen, right? If it did not happen, what would have happened today, right? Just think about that for a moment. Arcade companies, right, back in 70s, 80s, 90s, they kept on pumping arcade games, new arcade games, right? So let's say, for example, when new elevator action arcade cabinet came out, there was that cabinet, elevator action cabinet, that came out, and you checked it out, and that was the first time you're seeing it, things like that. Now it's nostalgia, so people are looking for cabinets, but when it first came out, that was new. That was new. So what we're trying to do is for new games that are coming out in modern day era, we are trying to bring that experience back, right? Let's say, for example, what if Sydney Hunter, the crash of 2000 didn't happen, and like companies kept on pumping out arcade games, and Sydney Hunter is a new game, and what if the new cabinet came out in your local arcades, right? And we're bringing that experience to your home, right? And you may have realized. And today, we want to bring that experience to you again for an amazing, amazing modern game, right? That we strongly feel if Crash in 2000 did not happen, this game should have been and would have been an arcade game in an arcade cabinet in your local arcade. Michael, do you agree?
Absolutely. Am I even on stream anymore? There we go. Now I'm back.
There you go.
Definitely.
There you
Yes.
go. All right. All right. So before we show it off, by the way, I'm not making any new game announcements here. Thank you.
I wish.
Michael did that already. Michael did a fantastic job in that. I am here to show you our new cabinet, right?
That's
and
right.
I think it looks fantastic. And we'll let you know what it is before we show it to you. It's related to the game that Michael showed off today. We're talking about Mayhem Brawler's Cabinet. Woo!
Woo! Let's do it.
Mayhem Brawler's Cabinet. Are you ready? Is everybody
Ready.
ready to see it?
Let's
All
do it.
right. All right, Damon, are you ready? Damon? All
Well,
right.
let's show him the let's hit him with the still first, John. Let's hit him with a nice beauty shot first.
Beauty shot. Let's do it.
All right. Is everybody ready? Is my chat ready? I can't see chat right now. All right, yeah, let's see it. Let's see it.
All right.
See
5,
Jason's
4,
here.
3, 2, 1. There you go.
Look at that. Look at that cab. I love this cab. If you're a fan, I mean, if you love Mayhem Brawlers, of course, you love that comic book art style, and that's what we stuck with for this cab. So this cab went through so many different iterations and designs until we finally came up with the great solution for this cab to show off all the different characters and everything going on in this game and all the action, Mayhem City all over the place, right? So check that out. It's amazing. You can see too, we're only making 100 of these, of course, too. So pre-orders are going to go online live tonight. So towards the end of the show, we'll actually have pre-orders for the cabinet live on the site. So if you are looking to pick up a new cab, pick up Mayhem Brawlers tonight, baby.
Yeah, if you are somebody who is looking to get an iiRcade cabinet, this may be a really good option for you because it really does look amazing. We've been working on this for a long time, like Michael said. We want to bring the true, authentic experience of the game reflected on the cabinet itself. So it took a while for us to do. Now we have it. Like Michael said, we are making this limited edition. We're only making 100 of them. And once it's gone, it's gone. So with that, let us show you live on how it looks like. All right, we have our Damon the reporter. Damon, you ready?
All right. Bring back Damon every time. Let's bring him on.
Yeah, the resolution of the screen, Wi-Fi connection right now is not really good. So resolution is pretty bad. But
I'm trying to make him a little bigger. See if I can do this. Here we go.
There you go. There you go. That's how the cabinet looks like. I mean, if you have a cabinet already, I mean, we don't really expect you to buy 1,000 of these. So, but what we wanted to do is to let you know and keep you updated because you're family, right? We want to give you the information. We want to show you ahead of everyone else, tuning to the show. So this is about making this happen together, if you know what I mean. So that's how it looks like.
Big shout out to the team at Hero Concept too, the developers of Mayhem Brawler. They helped so much with this cab too, providing these amazing images for the artwork and everything like that for us to use. So they helped us out a ton with this cab. Super appreciate it. So Hero Concept, if you're watching right now, it's your new cab. Here you go. I'm excited.
Yeah, this was an awesome teamwork. Yeah, so am I.
If you like comic books like I do, man, this is it. This is the perfect cab for me right now.
I think that's what game's about, right? It's very comic book style, with very cartoony graphics, right? A lot of action, and that's what we want to bring here. And like you said, Hero Concept has helped us a lot tremendously and bring the feel to the cabinets. And this is what we came up with.
I mean, look at that cabinet lineup behind it too. We definitely don't have any boring cabs in our lineup, Zhang.
No.
Every cabinet, fantastic.
I think they're fantastic. Yeah, this one really captures the game well. So we wanted to show this to you, and effective today after the show, we will make the pre-orders go live. Again, limited edition, only 100 made. So if you're interested, or if you know anybody who may be interested, if you can help us to spread the word, that would be really appreciated as well. So just yeah, Dr. Freeman asked a great question. How much?
Do you want to give the answer?
This one, Yeah, this one is $1,999.
Shipped directly from Korea. Signed by
Yeah,
Jean
there you
and
go.
David. So
There you go. No, we're kidding. This one is going to be on sale, limited time, for $599, 599. This is going to include the game. So right, it's sort of like a free gift kind of thing.
yeah,
From right. So if you don't have the game, get the cabinet. Great. If you have it, right? I mean, you have it. So, but we wanted to include it there for free in case you don't have the game yet, or if
Mhm.
you're first joining our family for the first time, then you have an amazing game with amazing cabinet to play together with. Also includes free shipping in the 599 price. So yeah,
Great.
it's a
Yeah,
great. I think it's a great price that includes free shipping, free game, um, limited edition 100 meg.
yeah. Is that it's
This
128?
Yeah,
How many
another great question. Thank you. This is
storage
128.
space? Yes.
128 with Sanwa controls. This is the shebang, the real deal, the top of the line, 599. So yeah, I just spliced my DNA into the cab. And
I
did
saw
you
that too.
did you notice that he said $1.999.
I was gonna say it's rounding up the $2 there.
Yeah.
I mean,
um,
maybe if this is 1705, that would work out as a price. A $2 cap.
$2 cab. I would buy it. I would buy 100
I
of
mean, yeah,
them.
we go game going on there
Yeah,
too.
yeah. And look at that control
Control
panel.
deck.
I really love
Yeah,
the control panel. Um, this control panel itself, just to give you some historical background, took a lot of work. I mean, every single character that's on this picture, and even their directions and things like that, their size. There were so many discussions that were happening while we were making this happen.
yeah.
So, for example, the guy in the middle that you see here, we turned him around like 5, 6 different times, right? You know the reason why? When he was turned around the other way, for example, the black joystick was sticking out from his chest. That was pretty violent.
It was
So
like
we had to
Alien,
turn him around.
almost. Yeah,
Yeah,
the chest
yeah.
burster coming
Or
through.
it actually did feel like he was stabbed from a 3D perspective. You know what I mean? Uh,
It was that. You got
so
Star on there too, so Star had to be positioned just right as well too when she's beating him up.
absolutely,
So doing her
absolutely,
air specials.
absolutely, yeah. But I think it came out really well. We wanted to, we wanted you to be the first people to see it. Um,
We figured it was the
so if
perfect
you,
day with She Wolf coming out. This was it.
yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree. Uh, by the way, I'm also looking forward to playing the updated game as well.
It's fantastic.
I,
It's great.
yeah, I I think I have a lot of competition in our chat room here. I saw a lot of people saying she is your type. You have another competition here, my friends. Actually, maybe two, right? If she's also your type too, Michael.
I mean, of course she is. She's a werewolf. That's what I
Of
look for.
course.
Is giant canines. A lot of
Yeah,
hair,
of course,
flowing
of
mane.
course.
It's great.
Yeah, I think she is the very first werewolf in the world with a ponytail,
Yeah, it's really cool.
right?
Actually,
I mean,
Mike
who can say no?
mentioned this a little bit. I see this in chat right now, real quick too. The light effect is cool on the kick plate. Yeah, isn't
Mm.
that so? If Damon can go to the front side of the cab really quick, I don't know if Damon can hear me.
Damon, can you
Right
show the front?
yeah, there we go. Perfect. Like a whole
The stand? Stand, there you go.
perfect. Yep, perfect. Yeah, so if you can see from the top of the marquee to the bottom, it's actually that skyline, and it blends down into the sewers underneath. So it's just like how the game progresses from the parks and stuff below ground into the sewers and things like that. So it's a really cool design. So you can see the kick plate is them below ground in the sewers. So it's below the control deck, is below the sewers, which is kind of cool. And then you got the big city skyline at the top part. So I thought it was a really fun design to do.
Completely agree. Completely agree. And that is a really good way to put it too. That's exactly what it is. Right. So
Mhm.
um, that's fantastic. By the way, there were a couple of questions that came up. For example, does this have JBL audio? It does not.
Mhm.
JBL audio, what's the best way to put it?
It's for
It's not,
our brand new ones.
yeah, yeah, it's not just a software. It's
Yeah.
a complete retuning of audio for the entire
Yeah.
system. It is unfortunately a lot of work, or lots and lots of work to make it right. Very expensive, blah blah blah. And so we were not able to make this happen for our current design. So this, right, we're targeting for the new design. But as you know, this design has an amazing sound as well.
Mhm.
So I'm sure you'll really like it, especially for 599 price. I mean,
There were in the past
it's
couple
an
weeks
awesome
too.
price.
People,
Yeah.
yeah, people were asking us the past couple weeks too if we were going to keep releasing any of our current design caps too. So
Hmm.
here you go. The answer is yes.
Here it
There you
is.
go.
Oh, here it is. um, so yeah, we want to show you this limited edition cabinet. Um,
Yeah.
hope you like it and
Yeah.
help us to spread the word. Again, only 100 available. Once it's
Mhm.
gone, it's gone. All right. Did we show enough of the cabinet?
I think that's pretty much it until the order goes online.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yes.
again,
Yes.
this will be available for pre-order tonight, shortly after the show. If it's not already on the site, which it might be, let me check real quick. But yes, if not, it will be online shortly after the show for pre-order. You'll find it right in the console section.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just going
Other
through to make sure there are not other questions. I think we're okay from question perspective. We're not going to be answering any questions about any new games that are not announced
Yes,
for
new
the obvious
games,
reasons that, yeah,
new cabs. We can't talk about yet. So
yeah,
again, we
yeah.
got a lot going on this year. Just stay tuned. You gotta stay tuned to us. We can't let out our secrets yet.
Yeah. Regarding, I just saw a question about online multiplayer. Stay tuned. Again,
Mhm.
I think Michael said this many times as well. We're going to be starting it
One.
off as a basic
Yeah.
experience and then expand it from there. We don't want to go quickly because if we go too quickly, experience is going to be ruined, and that's not
Yeah.
what we are about, right?
Mhm.
So we'll take this slow. We'll be introducing the right experiences with right number of games at a time, and we're gonna make it awesome. So
It is still slated for Q1 too. I see people asking that too. It is still slated for Q1, so don't worry, it's still coming. Our teams are working very, very hard right now. So,
mm,
yeah, online is still coming in Q1 as promised. So we haven't changed
yeah.
that yet. We have not announced any pushback or anything like that. So yes, it's still the plan. So soon, very soon.
Um, I just I just saw a question about rapid firing option. Right. So what we're doing is keeping the original experience of the arcade games that were there back in the days, right? So if the game did not have rapid firing options, we did not deliver it. I mean, it's something that we can add in the future. I don't know, right?
So that's
Uh,
something more for accessibility options. So and those are things that, of
yeah,
course, we're looking into. Things like that, or like a colorblind mode and things like that. So those are things that we're looking into, but that's not. It's not on the docket right now. We're not announcing that that's coming out or anything like that. But those are definitely things that we're interested in and getting onto the system eventually, maybe. So yeah. So stay tuned on features like that too. Any feature that we haven't announced yet, of course, is always in speculation. So unless you hear it directly from us,
yeah,
pure speculation.
yeah, exactly. Wait for announcements
Mhm.
for any features or games. Again, as soon as we're ready, you'll be the first one to know. So we would appreciate your patience. We're working very hard to make them happen, and we'll make them happen.
All right.
Let's see. I think we're pretty good from question perspective. Yes, this is our first time doing the show at this late time at night, and
Yeah.
Michael has appointments. I have appointments. So I don't think we can keep it for too long. But right, we'll have our show next week
All right.
again, right, Michael? So if you have any more questions,
Yeah. So I should be back at the normal time next week, of course. So during the afternoon on 3 p.m. CST on Friday. Yeah, and you guys will get a sneak peek of our brand new little studio space that I built this past week for filming. So there you go.
Yeah, that's very, very exciting. Yeah. All right. So just to summarize, Mayhem Brawler's cabinet will go on pre-order for those of you who may have joined late. Limited edition 100, $5.99 includes Mayhem Brawler's game and free shipping. Free shipping.
So $5.99 for everything, including the game and shipping. Yep. Yeah.
So if you're interested, or if you know anybody who's interested, we would appreciate helping us to spread the word. As soon as the 100 orders are filled, then we're gonna manufacture and ship. So let's make it happen. Woo!
And then on top of that, right? So, and of course you talked about too. So MFLs are almost here, right? So
yes,
very close on those cabinets. So those of you who have been patiently waiting for a while, super appreciate it. You're getting your cab real soon. So thank gosh, we're excited for that.
And
check out the new games today, right? So of course, She-Wolf update for Mayhem Brawler is 2.1.5, and then on top of that, we had Hot Shots Tennis from Bash, Strata and Bash, and of course another Strata Bash game, which would be Rim Rockin' Basketball, and then our other game that we released today too, Battle Rockets from your boys over at Gumbo Machine LLC. So check them all out. They're all available in store right now. And the update for Mayhem Brawlers, all you got to do is launch the game. You should get a little notification that says, hey, an update's available. And yes, that's it. All right. We're good. And then
all right, everybody.
Cabs.
Woo!
All right.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much again for joining. And we'll keep you updated on things. Have a fantastic weekend. We love you.
All right. All right. See you guys.
All right, everybody. Have a great weekend.